Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. So, my name is Bhaskar Jogi. I have almost 23 years of experience in the IT industry. I have joined IT industry in almost year 2000 in Bangalore. I was there in Bangalore for almost 10 years, and after that shifted to Hyderabad. But I worked for many bigger companies like Accenture, Microsoft, Capgemini, Unilever, and Patni Computers, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune. So lot of companies I worked, and I'm completely a real-time guy. And I started my career in year 2000 with the C, C++, V, C++, and we had some .NET and everything. But 2002, 2003 onwards, I started learning SQL, and after that, in 2005, Microsoft Business Intelligence is released. So MSB, it is a tool and it got released in 2005, right? So then I jumped to MSB. So even though that is a tool, now it is 2023, still the people are working into that. In my family, there are 30 to 50 people from my family working for the BA technologies. They're not into Java, they're not into .NET because tools are easy and you can learn any tool anytime within 1 month of time. But if you wanted to jump into core Java or advanced Java or .NET, any coding, it will take a minimum 2 to 3 years to get into, complete learning itself will take that much. And getting a job with those kind of languages will be very, very difficult. That is the reason many people in even my family, there are many BTechs, and I'll say them, and always I used to tell them that after your, BTech, what you do, you learn SQL and you learn this kind of tools and get into IT industry. All these people are there in the IT industry more than 10 years and they're there all over the world, UK, US, India, Dubai, everywhere. So tools are one you can learn and you can easily complete the tool within one or 2 months time. But if you take a language, it will take minimum 1 year to 2 years to learn the language like Java and .NET. So don't go into that. So always tools are important, and with the help of the tools, you will have much more opportunities, much more salaries when you compare with the Java developer or the .NET developer. Clear? My own students who are taken the training. So Power BI and MSB in 2016 and 2017, those guys into IT industry in Hyderabad itself earning 25 lakhs of salaries, 32 lakhs of salaries. Okay, within 2016 to 2023, almost 7 8 years of real-time experience. The companies like HCL Technologies, Infosys, right? So you will get much more salaries, and the tools are pretty much easy. Tools may change, but you can easily learn within 20 days of time, within 30 days of time, because most of the things are going to be automatic. So if there's a tool, what is the mean? The tool means whatever the manual work you're doing, that can be automated with the tool. So you should know how to use that tool, right? So earlier we have, Facebook. Now we have a Snapchat or something else. So learning a software is today is pretty much easy. You should not be worried about. But what is that you need to be worried? You have to you need to learn completely, not only one skill, multiple skills you need to have. If you wanted to be there in the IT industry, not only one Power BI or not only SQL, multiple skills you need to learn so that you can be there for the IT industry for more than 10, 20 years. So many people, what they do, they'll simply learn one tool and they try to crack the interview. They'll be there for the IT industry for 6 months or 1 year or 2 years. After that, they will be outdated. So that is completely bad idea, because you have done your 15 or 16 years of education. With that education, you will be able to get only 20,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees jobs in Amazon or Flipkart or any book my show anyway, right? But with these courses, with the 3 months course, it will be a data analytics course using Power BI. It will be 3 months course. With this course, you will be able to get a minimum, if you put 3 years of experience, 10 to 15 lakhs of salaries, you will be able to get it. So, but the bad thing is that people are not realizing that I need to put more time for this course. So you took almost 15, 16, 20 years for the graduation. So you have given enough time for that. But that much of education can give you 20,000 rupees jobs. But if you put at least 3 to 6 months of effort today, you will be able to get 10 to 15 lakhs of salaries. But the people are going to be saying, sir, I don't have time. I have only 1 month of time, but I need high salary. So that is where the issue starts. That is where the issue starts. People are going to be working for the groups, going to be trying to get government jobs and trying to put 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And if they're not able to crack groups or government jobs, then they will come to IT side again. They'll say, sir, I don't have time, so within 1 month I should be able to crack the IT job. So understand. So you if you don't have a time, then it will be big issue for you. Because with this technology, you have to work for the IT company at least minimum with 3 to 4 years of experience, and you will be getting more and more salary. Within 1 month of knowledge, you cannot crack the interview. Even though you cracked the interview, you will not be able to work for the project, because they will give you a scenario, you need to work on it. Now you tell me you don't know many things, and within 1 month, what is that you can gain? You will not be able to gain anything. So remember, if somebody says, if we don't have a time, if jobs are available, you have to finish the course, means don't believe them. Because without the knowledge, you cannot get into IT industry. Even though you get into IT industry, you cannot work for more than 3 to 6 months. You will be there in the bench, or you will be thrown out of the company. Remember, we are not here to crack the job. We are here to, be there in the IT companies for longer period. So that is that, the motto behind these classes. That is the reason you have to put minimum 3 to 6 months of time to complete the data analytics course. If somebody is saying you can become within 1 month data analytics, means yes, you may be getting the job opportunity, but that is not your goal. The goal is to be there in the IT industry for more than 10 to 20 years. So to get into IT industry, is there any age limit? Age limit is no bar. You can have any age. So anything is fine. Any graduate, any year passed out, even though you have education gaps, easy to learn, no coding, non-IT to IT, art skill placement and job support, and CV preparation, everything we're going to be including in this class, and you should not be worried about. One project is also included. But remember, even though you have education gaps, even though you have done your graduation from the Open University, one guy last month he has done his intermediate plus two education in 2010. After that 3 years of gap, he has done BA, Bachelor of Arts from Ambedkar Open University. That guy got 3 to 4 offer letters, and he joined in one of the company last year, and he's working Open University BA, Bachelor of Arts guy, and not from the regular college itself. Clear? So end of the day, what is important? Skills are important, not the education. Certifications are not important. I am a certified person. Who needs your certifications? You're skilled or not, that is important. But many people will have very good, certifications. Certifications are useless. Clear? So you have graduation, that is more than sufficient. Whether you have an education gap or you're 2005 passed out, BA, BCom, BSc, civil engineering, mechanical engineering. So whatever be the thing, that is fine. But if you have some skills, data analytics is very, very easy skill, very, very booming skill. You can get into data analytics using Power BI. So data analytics is the concept, but to implement the concept, you need to have a tool. Power BI is the tool. Clear? So data analytics, what is the data analytics? I will be telling you very soon. Don't worry about it. So if you learn Power BI, that means you are learning data analytics. What is the data analytics? What is the data science? Everything I'm going to be discussing. So before that, I wanted to give you some generalized stuff. Clear? So anybody can get into IT industry, even though your age is 40 or 43, 44, 45. One guy came from London at the age of 47. Last year, he got the job opportunity, and with the one Bangalore company at the age of 47. So IT industry is a private industry. They need skilled people. They don't see your age. They will conduct one interview. They say that I worked for for 10 years in the sales job, and the last 3 years only I started working with the excellent Power BI reporting tools. Now I have only 3 years of experience. Past 10 years, I'm into completely sales. And if you say like that, and based on your experience, 3 to 4 years of experience, they will consider remaining 10 years. You may be housewife, you may be, a sales guy, you may be pharma guy, you may be civil engineer. So it doesn't matter. They'll take the 3 years of experience, then they'll give you good salary, minimum 10 to 15 lakhs of salary you will be able to get it. Clear? So one girl at the age of 44 and she got in one job in US and with 1.2 crore salary of Indian currency at the age of 44. I have recorded that video. That video I'm going to be just sending. Just watch that video. All these are possible. So age is not at all important. Education is not at all important. Gap is not at all important. You could be housewife for 10 years. Doesn't matter. One housewife, Lavanya, she received 3 offer letters last month. 2012 BTech passed out. She has 2 kids and 11 years of she got married. After that, no education at no job at all. So after that, she has took the course and she got 2 to 3 offer letters and she joined in one of the reputed company in Bangalore, currently working from home. Many people are going to be getting working from home options even today. So especially housewife will be able to get lot of benefits. So only thing is that skills have to be there. So remember, many people are saying recession is a temporary. It will be there for 6 months or 1 year, but skills are permanent. Recession is temporary. Skills are permanent. So this is the time you need to pick up your skills and get ready for. So when the recession is over, you will be able to easily get lot of job opportunities. I had shown prior to the recording, lot of people, our students got the offer letters in the month of May itself. I cannot record them, but I will be able to show after the class once again. So one guy recently got 2 offer letters just 1 week back. One is from Bangalore company with 13 lakhs of salary package, and one more company from Hyderabad with 14 or 15 and lifetime work from home facilities. He got it. So beautifully, you can shape your life, guys, and more income will be there. And anybody can learn data analytics with Power BI. If you ask me, so what is that I should know to learn data analytics? I will say nothing. You should know if you 2 plus 2 equals to 4, you should be able to learn data analytics. So to learn data analytics, you need not know anything. You need not know any software. Remember that. Okay. So to understand data analytics or Power BI, you need not know anything. If you know 2 plus 2 equals to 4, you can easily learn Power BI or data analytics. But if you wanted to be there in the IT industry, for more time, only Power BI is not sufficient. Only Power BI is not sufficient. You have to learn some more tools as well. You have to learn some more tools as well. So what are the tools you have to learn? What is the roadmap? Everything I'm going to be giving. So for the data analytics, Power BI, including those other tools, minimum 3 months of time it will be there. So June, July, August, you have to be there with me. Daily 1 hour live class will be there and followed by a lot of case studies, project works, and lot of things I'm going to be giving it to you. And the software and everything I'm going to be giving it to you. And you have to arrange one laptop within 1 week to 10 days of time. The configuration of the laptop or the desktop I'm going to be sharing so that I will give you software on Monday so that you can install the software. I'll show you how to install the software. If you're not able to install, and you can take the help of some vendors by paying some nominal amount. So I cannot, install for everybody, right? So you can just go to some vendors. I will give those numbers online. You need not go anywhere, simply online. They will connect and they will be able to install the software. And if you have any issues, they will be able to troubleshoot, and the software installation, everything, can be taken care by them. So no issues. But only thing is that you have to be there, daily for one live class. If you are not able to attend the live class, whatever be the reason, you will get the recorded videos. It will be there with you for 6 months validity. And if you wanted to have further, some nominal fee will be there. and just pay some 300 or 400, and you can have the videos for 6 more months or 7 more months, 3 more months, depends upon the your this requirement. You can also have the videos and you can keep learning. So by default, everyday class will be recorded and we are going to be keeping in the portal. So the access as will be given, guys. And today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, completely demo classes are going to be there. And actually classes will be starting from Monday to Friday only. Saturday, I never take any class. Since it is a demo, I'm going to be completing the demo by this Saturday. So today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, same meeting ID and same time you have to connect. And from Monday, this meeting IDs and everything will change. And Saturday, you will be able to get the payment links. And remember, you have to fill this form. This form I'm going to be giving in the chat window. Let me copy this form. And this form is going to be having these details: your email address, full name with surname, course details you have to mention Power BI, location of the city, mobile number, click on subscribe. This form I am just sharing in the chat window, and please fill the form. People who came late, you have to fill this form and click on subscribe. So when you click on subscribe, then only your data will be available with us. So daily videos you will be able to get it. So from today, you will be able to get the video. So after this demo, within 1 hour of time or by 12 o'clock, you will be able to get the today's video. And when you fill the form, and you will get the special discount when you fill the form. So the discount fee details and everything will be told not today or not tomorrow, after third demo. In the third demo, you will be able to have the fee details and everything. So don't ask me anything related to fee today and tomorrow. So third day, you will be able to get the discounts. But remember, if you fill this form only, you can avail the discounts. Otherwise, you are not able to get any discount, guys. And the daily recorded videos will be posted so that you can watch. And even though you miss any class or internet is not there or you're not well, so all the classes will be there with you. You should be able to access all the classes for 6 months time. Okay, that is what you need to understand. Clear, guys? Now remember, so what are the other courses my company is offering? We don't have any classroom classes. We have only online classes. Remember this. So all these classes we have different faculties, but Power BI and data analytics, I'm going to be taking all the classes for you. No other faculty is going to be there for you for data analytics. So course details, anyone can learn this course. Hard skill to get into IT industry, high salary paid, no coding is required. 45 hours daily, 1 hour of class, Monday to Friday class will be there. Daily recorded videos are going to be shared. Real-time topics are going to be discussed, and sample CVs are going to be provided. CV preparation guidance is given. Online lab support will be there. Interview questions discussed. Placement assistance and support across India is there. One project is included for free. All these are without any extra, fee. So everything is included within the same fee. We are not going to be taking not even single rupee extra for the job placement assistance or the CV preparation or anything, sample CVs, whatever it is. Everything is included within that, fee only. And one project is included for free. Clear within this module itself. And who can learn this Power BI course? Any graduate, any non-IT professional, any year passed out, teachers, sales professionals, housewives, healthcare professionals, banking, insurance, anybody can get into IT. And BA, BCom, BSc, B Pharmacy, M Pharmacy, whatever, MCom, MCA, BBA, MBA, even diploma candidates, BTech, all branches, including civil, mechanical. You could be passed out of year 2005, 2003, doesn't matter. You never worked for any company or you're a housewife for almost 15 years, doesn't matter. So how to fill the gaps, how to convert your sales expertise. So everything I'm going to be, telling in the class itself. You should not be worried at all. If you have a PF account and if you're working for any company, and if you have a PF account, don't close that account, and you need to have that account, and we can convert that non-IT experience into this, and how I will be able to tell you. Okay. So you don't get any message from the form. Just fill the form and leave it. Okay. So you don't get any form from the message. So just fill the form and leave it. Okay. So Anuradha and Gautami, no worries at all. Simply fill the form and leave it. Okay. So that is what. So I'm telling you to learn Power BI, right? But if you learn only Power BI, you will not be able to, sustain in the IT industry for the longer period. Now tell me, what do you mean by IT industry? So let us talk about very, very basic things. So what do you mean by IT industry? IT means what? IT means information technology, right? I means information and T means technology, right? So, but the first question is, how do you get the information? So what is the goal of IT industry? You tell me, what is that IT industry is going to be manufacturing? If there is an industry, it has to manufacture or it has to produce something, right? It has to do something, right? So what is that IT industry is going to be doing? IT stands for information technology. So IT industry is going to be giving you information. But how do you get the information? What is that the raw material IT industry is going to be taking from you? IT industry is going to be taking data from you. IT industry is going to be taking a data from the companies and data will be converted into information. That is what IT industry is going to be doing. You take a Google, you take Microsoft, you take a Capgemini, you take Infosys, you take Accenture, you take HCL Technologies, you take any IT company is going to be taking what? It is going to be taking the data from the different places all over the world. There is a lot of data. The data is going to be taken by the IT companies, and the data these companies are going to be converting into information. Clear? So that is what the goal of the IT industry. Whether you learn Java, .NET, C, C++, SQL, this one, that one, SAP, .NET, Android, anything you learn. So what is the task these languages are going to be doing? They are going to be taking the data and they are going to be storing the data. They are going to be processing the data. Clear? If you wanted to store the data, if you wanted to store the data, there is a language or the concept called SQL, or it is also called as a database management system. It is also called as a RDBMS system or tools. So, if you wanted to work with the data in the IT industry, so first you have to store the data, right? If you wanted to work with the data, first you have to store the data. If you don't store the data, how do you get the information from the data? So IT industry is going to be storing the data. For the storing the data, what is the technology that we are going to be using in IT industry? SQL, structured query language, or it is also called as a database management system, or it is also called as a relational database management system. All of them are synonyms. Okay, you have a hotel, restaurant, cafe, buffet, mess. You have a lot of names, right? Like that, SQL, database management system, RDBMS, all of them are the synonyms. So what is the purpose of SQL? To store data. What is the purpose of database management? To store data. If you store data means tomorrow you're going to be retrieving data. For the store and retrieving data, IT industry is going to be using what? A SQL or database management technologies. Remember that. So if you wanted to get into IT industry, compulsorily you have to know about data. So how IT industry is going to be storing data, that you have to know, and how IT industry is going to be retrieving data, that you have to know. For storing and retrieving, we are going to be learning what SQL, database management, RDBMS, blah blah blah. So this is data storing. But if you store the data, that is not enough. Somebody has to process the data, right? Somebody has to process the data, then only the data will become information, right? Somebody has to process the data. Who's going to be processing the data? processing purpose, we are going to be using languages. So languages like C, C++, Java, .NET, Android languages. So IT industry is going to be doing only two things. IT industry is going to be storing the data, retrieving the data with the help of SQL, RDBMS, blah, blah, blah. And as IT industry is going to be processing the data with the help of a language. So language, you may learn Java, .NET, SAP, this one, that one, blah, blah, blah. So it is going to be processing the data. For example, I have data 10 comma 20. These are two numbers. So where will I store? Where will I store? I wanted to store the data. So I'm talking about large amount of data. I have given only two numbers here, but you understand you have 2 million numbers or you have a very big amount of data. So where will you store the data? When you have a large amount of data, we are going to be storing in the SQL and RDBMS. But if you store the data, nobody needs this data as it is. They will ask you to process. Process means they'll ask you, tell me total. Total is a processing. Or tell me average. So tell me what is the minimum value. Tell me what is the maximum value and sort the data. Sorting is also processing. Like that, we are going to be doing a lot of operations. Who's going to be doing this kind of a processing operations? A language like any language can do. C or C++ or Java, blah, blah, blah. Any language can do that. Okay. For the storing large amount of data, we are going to be using which tools? SQL or database management tools or RDBMS tools. After that, you store the data, you retrieve and give it to the language. Language is going to be giving you total. What is the total? Total is 30. Total is equals to 30. What is the average? Average is equals to 15. And what is the minimum value? Minimum value is 10. What is the maximum value? 20. So I would like to sort it descending. So if you have two numbers, you can also do it manually. But if you have 30 billion numbers, if you have 30 billion data, 100 billion data, so you and me will not be able to do it within 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and totaling 30 billion numbers, 40 billion numbers, it's not so easy. So that is where we are going to be approaching the software, guys. I have so much of a data, I don't know how to store that. I have so much of a data, from that I wanted to know some kind of a totals also I wanted to know. So the processing purpose, we're going to be using a language. The data storing purpose, the IT industry is going to be using what? SQL or RDBMS or database management systems. I have a lot of gold. So where will I store? Gold bank. I have a lot of blood. So blood bank. I have a lot of data. Data bank. Data bank is called a database. Clear? Data bank is called database. I have lots of data. Where will you store? Database or data bank management system. So SQL is a data bank. If you wanted to store the blood bank. If you wanted to store the data bank. Data bank is called as a SQL, or data bank is called as a database management system or relational database management system. You have a lot of SQL softwares are available. You have a lot of RDBMS softwares are available. I will give you some softwares. Oracle is a RDBMS software. Microsoft SQL Server, it is also SQL software or RDBMS software. Database 2000 DB2, it is IBM company software. This is also RDBMS software. And you have Netiza. This is also from IBM company. It is also SQL software or RDBMS software. RDBMS means you need to understand it is a tank or the go down. In the go down, what you do? You put the items, you get the items. In the tank, what you do? You put the water, you get the water, right? So what is Oracle? Oracle is a tank or a godown. So you can just put the data, get the data. What is SQL Server? SQL Server is one more company's godown. It is a Microsoft company's godown where you can put the data, you can get the data. What is a DB2? DB2 is IBM company's godown, or you can say tank or a bank. In the bank, you put the gold, get the gold. In the blood bank, you put the blood, you get the blood. So all these are the godowns or the storerooms or the tanks, or you can say drum, or these are the containers or the godowns or the storerooms. That is what you need to understand. What is Oracle? Oracle is a tank. or a bank or a database or whatever you say, what is it that's going to be storing a data? What kind of a data? Any data, the company's data, it is going to be storing. That is what you need to understand. So normally RDBMS is going to be storing structured data, tables data. So you can create a lot of tables and all the data we are going to be storing in Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, Netezza. All these are called as SQL softwares or database management softwares. You have thousands of systems are available, Sybase. This is also RDBMS software or SQL software or MySQL or Teradata, right? All these are SQL softwares only. So SQL means RDBMS. RDBMS means, as I told you, these softwares are there to store the data, retrieve the data. Simply, these softwares, meaning is that these are the tanks to store large amount of data. You have a petroleum tank, you have a water tank, you have a lot of tanks available, right? You put the petrol there, you get the petrol from the tank. That's it. So what is a Teradata? It is a tank. It is a bank, a tank, whatever you understand, it is a storeroom, go down, whatever you understand. These are different companies go downs. That's it. So every company is going to be giving so its own software. You may buy either this or this or this, but end of the day, what is that you're going to be doing? You're going to be storing your data, you're going to be retrieving the data. After that, with the help of these languages, you're going to be processing the data. Remember, clear? When you have a large amount of data, then only we are going to be going for this. But when you have a small amount of data, you may store the data in the Excel sheet, you may store the data in the notepad. When you have a small amount of data, I can open one notepad, I can store my address. I can store my address. So this is when you have a small amount of data. But when you have a billions of data, Notepad, Excel sheet cannot be used. You have to go in for this kind of a softwares. Clear? So lot of softwares are available. So PostgreSQL. So lot of softwares are available. You can use any one software in the IT industry to store the data of the company. So when you open Amazon.com, so Amazon.com is not going to store your data. When you go to Amazon.in, I wanted to buy Lenovo laptops. Okay. You have to buy one laptop, I told you, right? So you can buy one good laptop. So this laptop data, all the photos and everything, it is going to show you. Now tell me how it is prepared. Do you know? You don't know. It may be Java, it may be .NET. So all the price, this is the data. And this details, this is the data, all the data coming from the RDBMS system. Remember, so this is showing all this data, price data, and whenever you make the payment, your data, your phone number, your address, everything it's going to be storing all the data. This site will be a Java site or maybe SAP site. I don't know. This is not a RDBMS. But all the data which you're seeing, this data, this website is showing from the SQL only. Clear? What kind of a laptops you have to buy? I'm telling you, you have to buy compulsorily i3, i4, i5 processors. Okay, na? So remember, and this is the recommended laptop I can give you. Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3 Intel Core i3, i4, i5 and 11th generation 15-inch and 8 GB RAM, 256 GB SSD, and I can recommend this laptop. You can buy it. I will give you in the chart window. If you wanted to buy the configuration, this configuration is more than sufficient. Okay. So what is the processor? I'm talking about i3. Clear? And i4, i5, any generation is fine. Compulsorily, if you have Windows 11, that is good. And the minimum 4 GB is enough, but it is giving you 8 GB. And 250 GB SSD is enough. And this is hard disk. And MS Office, it is going to be giving you. This is the configuration level laptop you need to buy it. So don't buy Celeron processors. What is the processor? Core i3. If you see Celeron processor, don't buy it. So this is of no use for you. Celeron processor, don't buy it. We can buy AMD processor, good. So Ryzen processor, good. You may have a Ryzen processor, AMD processor. Those are good, fantastic. Core i3, i4, i5, but you should not spend more than 35,000 rupees for these laptops. And I am using Lenovo for last 15-20 years. You can buy Lenovo laptops. You can search for Lenovo laptops and you will be able to buy this and order this. And if you go to local store, you will get much cheaper and you will be able to get the bag and mouse. Everything will be free in the local store. You can bargain with this price. Okay, na? So I strongly recommend. So what is the minimum, RAM? It is 8 GB, but I am telling only 4 GB is sufficient. Clear? So 250 GB of hard disk, SSD, Windows 11, and Office has to be there. So this is the laptop you need to buy. All this data coming from where? Coming from the RDBMS only. How it is bringing, you don't know, but you will be able to understand later. So that is what you got to understand. Clear? So IT industry is going to be working with only two things. It's going to be storing the data and it is going to be processing the data. It is not going to do anything else. So that's it. What is complete? Any company you take it, any project you can take it, any software you take it, it is going to be only two things, only storing data, processing the data. That is what important. Now, so if you wanted to buy a laptop configuration, as I told you, any processor is fine. Okay, but no Celeron processors. Okay, no Celeron processors. i3, i4, i5, all of them are fine. And even we have a AMD processor is good, right? We have Ryzen AMD Ryzen processor good, so no problem at all. Clear? But no Celeron. And the minimum 4 GB RAM is recommended or more RAM is recommended, and 256 GB of SSD hard disk space is required. That's it. This is the configuration of the laptop that you need to have it. Okay, or desktop. So what is the softwares you need to have inside that? So I will give you, compulsorily you need to have Windows, okay, 10 or later. So Windows 10 or later you need to have. Inside that you have, there are two things, home or professional. There are two things. So you have Windows 10 home or a pro means professional. I strongly recommend a pro, but if you have home also, that is fine. How to check? You have to go to start, click on this icon, click on this icon. When you click on the icon, you will get this PC. Right click on this, you go to properties, you will come to know what is the operating system you have it. So I'm using Windows 11 Pro. My computer name is called Kedar. I'm using i5, 8 GB of RAM. Okay now. So how to get the system configuration? Very simple. You have to go to this icon and you need to click on this PC, right click on this, go to properties. You will be able to go to Windows. In the MacBook, you can install Windows 11 and you can continue further. There's no problem at all. But if you have a MacBook, you have to install this and you can just, go to the nearby hardware shop. They will be able to, help you with that. Okay. So i3, i4, i5, 8 GB. This is what is my configuration. Windows 11 Pro, or you can also have home or Windows 10 home or 11 or 12. Anything is fine. Clear? So this is what is the configuration you need to have it. So compulsorily you have to have MS Office 2007 or any later versions you need to install it. PDF you have to install it. Any zipping software you can download and install it. That's it. WinZip or WinRAR, any zipping software. So this is what you need to have. So we are going to be installing SQL Server, because to learn SQL Server, and I'll give you Power BI software. These two softwares I'm going to be giving it to you on Monday, and I'll show you how to use this, how to install these softwares. If you don't have the laptop by Monday, you can arrange within 10 days of time, and I will give you these two softwares so that you can download them, just keep them for as of now. Later when the laptop is ready, you will be able to get this. Or if you don't have the links, you can write me a mail. I will be able to share the softwares later. You can download it, you can install it. So these ones you need to have in your computer already. Clear? So PDF and WinZip you can just download and you can install it. It will take just 2-3 minutes. So SQL Server will take 1 hour and Power BI will take only 5 minutes of installation. This we are going to be doing on the Monday's class. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, completely 3 demos, same time with the same meeting ID. Clear? Now, as of now, as I told you, if you wanted to learn Power BI or data analytics, or if you wanted to learn Java, if you wanted to learn SAP, anything you wanted to learn, compulsorily you have to learn SQL. Remember, if you wanted to get into IT industry, you may learn Java, Android, this one, that one, anything you can learn. But before that, compulsorily you have to know SQL. Remember, without SQL knowledge, you should not get into C, C++, Java, nothing. Because end of the day, without data, these tools are not going to work. So many people going to be saying, sir, I am working with SAP, sir, I am working with CRM, I am working with some X software or Android, yeah, I'm learning. Whatever you learn tomorrow, compulsorily you need to learn SQL. Sir, I'm learning Power BI, MS BI, any software you learn, compulsorily you have to know SQL. You learn Java. The Java trainer will tell you, end of the day, you have to undergo SQL classes thoroughly. So you may join Oracle, you may join SQL Server or DB2, any software you can learn. All these are called as SQL softwares or SQL softwares, or all of them are called as RDBMS softwares or database management softwares. Clear? Since you wanted to learn Power BI compulsorily, so what you must learn. So don't learn Power BI, it will be of no use. So Power BI is fine, but including Power BI, we are going to be learning SQL Server. Why SQL Server? Because SQL Server is from Microsoft. You can also learn Oracle. This is also SQL software only. And Microsoft has taken the same name and keep it. So this is also SQL software. SQL Server is also SQL software. Remember, DB2 is also SQL software. So SQL means all these are SQLs only. Remember. Okay, all these are SQLs only. If you learn Oracle also, you know SQL or you know RDBMS. Remember that point. Clear? But Power BI is from Microsoft. We are going to be learning SQL Server, or if you know Oracle or DB2, you need not learn this. That is, this is sufficient. If you learn either this or this or this, but you need to know in depth. Don't tell me I have studied in my graduation. My friend will teach me. All of them will not work. So SQL Server we are going to be learning. So SQL Server 19 version compulsorily this SQL or this is RDBMS software you have to learn. And unfortunately, we don't have live classes. Okay, no live classes are available. But how do you learn? You have to buy videos from us. Okay, you have to buy the videos. These videos are available in Telugu local language and English language is there. Even though explanation is in Telugu, complete notes will be there in the English, right? So you can buy these videos. How many videos are going to be there? Almost 45 hours plus videos are available. All the videos you have to watch one by one. 45 means, so this month 30, next month 15, almost 2 months you need to watch these videos. So 45 are videos, each video of 1 hour. Okay, na? 1 hour. So 1 hour video, how you need to watch? Don't watch continuously. 1 hour, you break the video into 15 minutes. You watch. If you're getting bored, stop it. You write the notes and stop it. And after some time, evening again, you play the remaining 15 minutes, you stop it. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you have a mood, you watch like the 10-15 minutes, but it is important that you have to write the notes. Complete like that. Okay, don't continuously watch this video. Just watch 10 minutes. If you have a time, play the video in your mobile and write down the notebook, and later you come and practice in the software also. So 1 hour videos are going to be there. These are a deadly combination. Very, very easy. From very basic level, I have started. why computer is needed, who invented the computer. From there, I am starting the classes. So any sales guy, any housewife, any BCom, botany, zoology people also can understand. You should not worry about it. So this month, okay, this month and the next month you will be concentrating on the completely SQL Server, and daily you are attending Power BI classes. So Power BI classes again 45 days will be there, but these are live from today. So these you need to attend. So morning you will be attending Power BI class. Evening you have to take one video you have to watch. So today is June 1st. June and July, these 2 months, you have to only practice these two. No, nothing else, nothing lesser than this. Remember. Clear? So what are the two courses you have to start? June and July, SQL Server and Power BI. You may ask me, sir, to understand Power BI, should I know SQL Server? No, 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 no. To understand Power BI, you need not know nothing. I told you, if you know 2 plus 2 equals to 4, you can understand Power BI. But why are we learning SQL Server? Because to crack the interview, only Power BI, you don't have any job in the IT industry. Compulsorily, you have to have the SQL knowledge. So not basic knowledge, completely in depth of knowledge. So that going to be there. Remember, if you go as a Power BI developer, so 60% of the interview questions are going to come from here only. Remember, you ask any people, they will tell you. So even though I know Power BI, sir, I am not able to answer 60% because remaining 40% of the interview questions are going to come, or you may get only 20-30%, and 80% of the interview questions are going to be coming from this only, because without data nothing can work. Even Java cannot work, Power BI cannot work. So complete secrets are going to be there in the SQL. Clear? So this is what is you have to know. And June and July you have to completely practice these two. Now one student is asking, sir, is it sufficient? Yes, is it sufficient to get the job? Okay, but if you wanted to be there in the IT industry for the longer period means what? 10 years, 20 years, it is not sufficient. To get the job, these two are sufficient enough. You can come, you can close the course June, July, and I will give you sample CVs and project preparation, everything I'll be including for free, and you will complete by second month. In the July month, I will give you sample CVs. In July month, I'll give you project. July month, I'll give you interview question. Everything will get over. But I wanted to be there in the IT industry for the longer period. Is it too sufficient? Answer is no. So June, July, when you complete this, one project, it is going to be there in this, that will be free. Okay. And all the interview questions and everything, sample CVs, everything is included for free, no extra cost. And job placement assistance we are going to be giving. So all of them will be there. But remember, only with these technologies, placement assistance will be given. And only with this technology you cannot be there in the IT industry for the more period. So what is that I should do? Okay, June, July over, then in the August month you need to join compulsorily one more course, that is ETL. So in the ETL we have SSIS or EDF. Okay, SSIS, what is SSIS? You will be understanding tomorrow. What is EDF? You will be understanding tomorrow. What is ETL? Extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data. Tomorrow I'll talk about the ETL tools. And Power BI is what kind of a tool it is? It is a reporting software, reporting tool. Okay, I'll be talking about tomorrow what is the reporting, what is the ETL, what is SQL, blah blah blah. So ETL, this will be 25 days course. Okay, again to understand this, what is that you should know? Compulsorily you have to know SQL Server or SQL. Remember, if you wanted to learn anything in the IT industry, you must know SQL. Without SQL means any one of the softwares you have to know thoroughly, not basics. Sir, I will buy Udemy videos, only basics Udemy will give you. Sir, my friend will teach me. I have already studied somewhere. I know basic knowledge. Now, you cannot answer 60% of the interview questions. That means what? You will fail forever. You will fail forever if you don't know in depth of the knowledge, and if you're not studying more than Power BI. SQL is important because IT industry is going to be working with the SQL, and even Power BI, no Power BI, Java, .NET, SAP, Android, anything you learn tomorrow without SQL, you cannot sustain. You remember, you ask 10-20 years of experience guys also, they will be able to tell you, because I am coming from the IT industry. I know how the things are going to work in the IT industry. Clear? If somebody is saying you should know Excel, that is completely useless. You need not know Excel, guys. I'm telling you. So very smaller companies are going to be using Excel sheets and everything. Excel is not at all important. Few people may ask you, Excel is not important. SQL Server is important. But when you see YouTube videos, some people will be selling, you learn Python, you learn Excel, you learn this, you learn that. So all of them are not needed. So SQL Server, Power BI, one ETL software, SSIS or ADF, Azure Data Factory. This is this. And you will be able to get one more thing, data warehousing. Okay, data warehouse also tomorrow I'll be able to explain. This will be for 7 hours or 7 days. 25 days means 25 hours classes. Okay, 25 hours, and this will be for 7 hours classes. This you have to learn without without issue, and this will be free for you. We are not going to be charging. So you have to pay the amount for this in the month of August. Compulsorily, you must learn if you wanted to be there in the IT industry for the longer period. So I don't want to learn means that is your choice, but I strongly recommend it to have all these things, or you can complete the course. So within 2 months period, June and July, and you can upload your CV, and I'll be giving you sample CVs. One project is free, project explanation, interview question, everything is included. So with the free, there is no extra cost, and all the recorded videos are going to be there for you 6 months. Clear, for free. And after that, you need to pay some nominal fee. And if you want to extend the access for the portal, and you can watch those videos, and daily videos are going to be recording. Clear? So this is what you got to understand. Totally, you will be there with me 3 months, June, July. First, you have to pay only for these two courses and complete it. And in the month of August, you can join either SSIS or ADF, and you can complete this. Then later you can have the CVs and everything, and you can include, and you will be able to have. So when you have like this, you will be able to get much more opportunities. Now you may ask me, why Sari is asking us to learn many tools. Let me go to Naukri portal. I will show you. Naukri.com is a job portal in India. Now let me show you what is the things are required. I'll go to naukri.com. So I will say Power BI jobs, Power BI developer or Power BI job. Simply click on the search in India. It is completely India data. How many jobs are available today? You see, there are total 19,382 jobs are available in Power BI. So what are they asking? They're asking SQL, they're asking DAX, they're asking SSIS. Have you seen this? 5 to 10 years of experience. SSIS, Power BI, SSIS, I told you ETL, then in SQL. Have you seen? So only if you learn SQL and Power BI, so definitely remaining things, if you don't have it, you will not be able to apply for this position. Like that, we have 19,000 jobs are available, but you take any job, they will not ask only Power BI. So this is pure Power BI. Power BI developer, purely Power BI. But it is very, very rare. They will ask you a lot of things. It is also Power BI and BI only. But if you wanted to be there in the IT industry, Power BI, DAX, development, desktop, BI, lot of things they will be asking you. Clear? Power Query, development, MDX, SQL. Have you seen this? So you will be able to get this kind of a requirement, Tableau, SQL, Power BI, dashboards. So like that, you will be able to be SQL, strong knowledge on SQL. Have you seen this? So DAX knowledge, SSIS, SQL. So a lot of things they're going to be asking you guys. Okay, it is important that SSAS knowledge is required. So this I'm going to be giving you one more SSAS. This will be free for you. Clear? So remember, it is important that if you learn one technology, you are completely, say, Azure Databricks, Data Factory, all these things are going to be included. Azure, clear. So DAX, data warehousing. Have you seen this warehouse? So definitely you will be able to ask a lot of questions. If you have only one or two technologies, you are going to be working for the IT company for a small time. When you have more and more, you will be able to get how many jobs are available. Even the recession is going in India, 19,000 jobs. But how many jobs you need? One job. But you tell me, do you have skills? The problem is you don't have the skills. Even though these many jobs are available, today recession. But before the recession, why you couldn't get into IT industry? There are, I could see 35K jobs before recession, 45, 35, and many people used to get 3 to 4 offer letters even today. So it is not the recession it is stopping you. You don't have the skills. You don't have the skills. You have to get ready because unfortunately, people are going to be buying, Udemy videos. People are going to be buying some videos. So YouTube videos that will be useless. I'm telling you, it is not the simply a video can give you a job. You need to have the proper mentor. If you don't have the proper mentor, then no course can help you. Only certificates, only YouTube videos cannot support you. You have to have the proper mentor. Always I give one example. One guy who couldn't win not even a single case against the British government. After his law, he started practicing his law in Rajkot of Gujarat. His name is Gandhi. He couldn't win not even a single case against British government, and he completed. He closed that the branch in Rajkot and went to South Africa. Stayed there for South Africa for 24 years, 25 years there. And one guy, God, who's that Dada Bhai Nauroji and others, Gopalakrishna Gokhale. These are the two mentors invited Gandhi. Gandhi, you have beautiful leadership skills, but you need to have a proper mentor. Come back to India. We will support you under the leadership of Gopalakrishna Gokhale. Gandhi, not even single case he couldn't win. So that guy got the independence for the entire nation. So it is not that you may have the intelligence. My son is intelligence, my daughter is intelligence. That is of no use. Do you have a proper mentor? Then only you will become a Rajnikant, you will become a Prabhas, you will become in anything in the place. Even though you can dance very well, you can act very well, you need to have proper directors also behind your success. Many people think that my son is very, very intelligent. My daughter is very, very intelligent. Only intelligence and the certificates will not get you job opportunities or any success. Do you have the proper mentor? If you yes, then that is when the success rate is high. Otherwise, you will be able to get 20,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees. Other people with the 10th class education, they have proper mentors, they will be able to earn crores of rupees. Clear? It is not the intelligence alone is going to work for you. You need to have the compulsorily a mentor. Gandhiji has very good leadership qualities. But if the Gopalakrishna Gokhale Dadabai Nauraji was not there, then definitely he wouldn't have succeeded. So many people think that Gandhiji alone has done it. No, 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 no. Gandhiji has properly, given the mentorship by these people. So even though you're intelligent, you have a lot of skills, but you don't know what is right, what is wrong, where you're going wrong. Somebody has to be there to correct you. If you don't have that guy in your life, and even though you have very good education, very good qualification, you will be working for 20, 30,000 rupees only for your entire life. It is not the YouTube video or Udemy video which can take you to next level. That is wrong. So the course will be 30, 40%, remaining 60% mentoring is important for anybody. Remember that point. Clear? The complete mentorship will be given from starting to end, from very, very basic to advanced level of teaching will be given. I'm going to be there till you get the placements. And this is my, mail ID. If you wanted to talk to me, send me your phone number in this mail ID. After this class, I will be able to call you personally. I will be able to talk to you anytime, not only today, anytime you wanted to talk to me directly, you send me your phone number to my mail IDs. Bhaskar sir, I wanted to talk to you personally. This is my phone number. If you don't get the phone, remind me because I'll be getting lots of mails. I may skip one or two mails. So just remind me, sir. I have mailed yesterday or 3 days back. No reply. Can you call me, sir? I wanted to have a discussion with you. Anytime you're welcome. Whether you join the course, don't join the course, doesn't matter. If you need any guidance, I'm there till you get the placement. Clear, guys? So that is what we're going to be, giving. In demo number 2, I'll be talking about what is a data analytics, what is a data science, and after that, I'll be discussing what is a data warehousing, what is ETL, what is SSIS, everything technical things tomorrow I'm going to be having. So don't miss the class for tomorrow. Same meeting ID, same time. We are going to be connecting tomorrow. Tomorrow, more technical things I'm going to be talking about. What is a data analytics? What is Power BI? What is MSBI? What is business intelligence? What is a data analytics? All these things. What is data warehousing? All these things I'm going to be discussing in tomorrow, day after tomorrow classes. And demo number 1, 2, 3 are free. And please, go ask your friends to, join. Remember, recession is a temporary. Skills are permanent. You should not be worried about recession because in my life I had three recessions. My own family members also joining in this training. They wanted to get into IT industry, and I am asking them to learn these tools. My own family members, my nephews, my niece, my cousins are already there in the IT industry. So I strongly believe data analytics is going to be there for, as long as data is there, data analytics and data science will be there. But remember, you have to go in the proper direction. Only courses and the videos cannot help you. You need to have the proper mentor. So I'll be your mentor till you get the placements, guys. If you need any support or if you need a call from my side, means tell me your numbers. I will be call you and I'll be calling you, and you can also reach these numbers for any help. Thank you, guys. Tomorrow I'll be talking about technical things, and day after tomorrow also we'll be talking about technical things. And for the fees details and everything, you can reach these numbers. Don't ask me the questions in this platform. And if you have any other questions, now I'll switch on your mics. Thank you, guys. I'll stop recording. Tomorrow we'll continue with the same meeting ID. Thank you.